Welcome, welcome in everybody. Scott Stewart with you here at Giles County High School, the Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium, as the Lady Bobcats and the Bobcats are about to get the year 2026 started off with a home matchup against Lincoln County, a team that they've already played at earlier this year. We'll talk a little bit about that as we move on. We'll talk a little bit about where how the boys and girls have done over the holidays. They played up at Richland during the holiday tournament. We got some notes on how they did, who did well, who didn't do well, who won games, who didn't win games. It was a good weekend for the girls and a 50-50 weekend for the boys. I'll give you a little teaser there. This is KSR Sports here on Facebook and YouTube. If you can also hear us at times on the air at WKSR, but not tonight because the Tennessee Vols are playing over on the air. If you want to listen to us if you want to listen to that on WKSR, it's 100.9 and 107.7 FM. And you are listening to KSR Sports Online. We'll be carrying the Giles County High School girls versus Lincoln County, Giles County Lady Bobcats versus Lincoln County Lady Falcons, and the Bobcats versus the Falcons. We're about 3 minutes before we start getting those starting lineups. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a real quick break, and we will be right back. We'll listen to some of our amazing sponsors. Don't forget, when you see these sponsors on here, you see them, you hear them, make sure you go tell them thank you. They are the reason why these games are live, broadcasted either over the radio or online. KSR Sports Facebook, also KSR Sports on YouTube. So you can catch us on either one of those. And with that said, we'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together, taste better.
May Oil Company, a four-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
Welcome back in. We're about a minute away from getting these opening lineups. Let's talk a little bit about these teams. These two teams played. Giles County and Lawrence County girls played back on December the 9th. Giles County stopped a long 8-game winning streak for the Lady Falcons over the Lady Bobcats with a 48-43 overtime win over Lincoln County. So old-time stuff, you always called Lincoln County Fayetteville until they started having a Fayetteville City High School team, and now it's hard to quit calling them Fayetteville. Anyway, the Lady Bobcats did win that game 48-43 at Lincoln County, and now they're about to wrestle again here. You know, it's almost district time. A lot of teams will be starting district already. This is not a district game for Giles County. Franklin Christian 66-23 with 24 points from Makaria Reese. What a great ball game for her. And they did that, by the way, they scored those 66 points without a single three-pointer, which is pretty amazing. In that game, you had Acaria with 24. You had Katie Pipkins with 11, Ashton Coleman with 12, Mariah Holt with 13. going to take a real quick break while we do the national anthem.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Mike Keefe for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Perfect timing as we get through with the national anthem, and we're about to get those starting lineups going. As I was telling you just a minute ago, great game in that first game. Giles County won their other game at Richland. They won both of the games up there. The second one over Columbia Central, 46-38. That was December the 30th. The first game was December the 29th. In that game, 4 players in double digits: Faith Reynolds, Katie Pipkins, Ashton Coleman, Mariah Holt, all in double digits for the Lady Bobcats. Up first for the Lady Falcons, starting off. Starting lineups here, number 12, who I don't have. Number 12. Number 12, number 20 is in the starting lineups. That is Grayson Tips. Number 22, Maddie Graham. Number 33, Abby Curtis. Okay, that's Olivia Phillips. We had her with 11. And then number 42 is Reagan Bragg. You know, you think you got everything covered, and then all of a sudden you don't. So here we are. That is your starting lineup for the Lady Bobcat, for the Lady Falcons. For the Lady Bobcats, your starting lineup is, probably call them out. They're sitting on the bench over there. We'll let JP call them first, and we'll call them in behind him. Number 5, it's Katie Pipkins. I was talking to Katie's sister, Hannah Hill. Y'all maybe remember Hannah Hill the other from days gone by. And I was telling Hannah I would not want to have the ball and have Katie Pipkins after me. She will not leave you alone if you got that ball. She does a great job. Second up, Ashton Coleman. Last time we were here, Ashton was sick, was having a rough time, but she looks like she's feeling pretty good. Had a pretty good holiday tournament there at Richland. Next up, Mariah Holt. Mariah Holt is having a great season. Really kind of makes that Giles County offense go. Kinsley Morris. Kinsley Morris is your 4th starter down low, along with the lady I was telling you about, scored 24 in that first game at Richland, Miss Akaria Reese. So that's your starting lineup for Giles County, your starting lineup for Giles County, and your starting lineup for the Lady Falcons and the Lady Bobcats. I'm also running the camera, so y'all know what to expect. I'll forget to move it. It's just going to have to happen. It's not me running this thing until I have forgot to move it 2 or 3 times. So forgive me for my lack of camera work. Who knows? I may be perfect tonight. I guess I should turn the camera on for you guys. That would be even better. We're about to get started with Akaria Reese in the center with she will control the tip-off, gets it to Mariah Holt. Mariah Holt puts a shot up and in real quick like that. Just real quick, Mariah Holt gets her first 2 points of the game. And it'll go down to the other end with a 3-pointer, no good. And Katie Pipkins comes away with the ball. Fast and furious action to start off with. Mariah has it out top. Trying to find her on here so I can give her those 2 points. They get it back out top to Katie. She dribbles to her left, goes in the lane, kicks it back out. She's been doing a lot of that lately. Mariah Holt, 3-pointer, will not go. There's Reese. She pulls it down, spins in the lane, puts the shot up, she'll be fouled. That foul will look like it'll go against Reagan Bragg. and it'll send Akaria Reese to the free throw line. One thing that we saw the Lady Bobcats really do well, especially with Katie Pipkins getting the ball and driving the lane. She did that a lot in the last game that we called. Akaria Reese's first free throw was no good. Last game we called, Katie was really doing a good job of driving and kicking out. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Lincoln County. Work the ball around the perimeter. Grayson Tips has the ball right now. She gets it out top to Maddie Graham. Now underneath. Underneath is Abby Curtis, and Abby Curtis will get her first 2 points, and we're tied 2-2 with 6.5 minutes, just under 7 minutes left. Ashton Coleman brings it up, harassed out there with the ball knocked away, but picked up by Holt. Holt will drive it across half court. Now they get it to Ashton. Mars drives to her right, pulls back, looking for somebody to throw to. She finally gets it to Holt. Holt goes to the lane. She gets a little bit of a mini screen from Karia, and she drills the deuce. Two more for Mariah Holt as Lincoln County drives the ball around. And I didn't move the camera, I told y'all. I've got a partner here. Next break, I'm going to give him this camera control. And that way maybe we'll get the camera moved. Akaria Reese comes away with the inbound pass. Hands it off to Ashton Coleman. Her shot's up, no good. Gets her rebound, puts it back up and in. So Ashland now gets her first two, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. Drive to the basket's no good. Here comes Mariah Holt. Holt gets it to Katie. She drives to the foul line, kicks it out to Ashton. Three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Reagan Bragg. There's Katie Pipkins on defense. They come back the other way. Foul line jumper for Grayson Tips is good. It's 6-4. Hey, Chandler.
Hey, how are you doing, Scott? Looks like a little bit of the opening action here.
Yeah. We'll get Chandler involved here in just a minute. Over and back. They got hung in the wrong place at the wrong time, Chandler.
Yeah, Scott. Early on, it looks like there's a little bit of trouble here for the Bobcats. As this team is here to play tonight, and there'll be an interesting back-and-forth matchup here tonight. A little different than what we saw at the Christmas Classic early on. Yeah,
I talked about that a little bit a while ago. Chandler wrote those stories for us for the Pulaski Citizen. As Bragg goes, puts a shot up, it's no good. It'll be saved by Morris to Holt. Holt pulls back. Tries to get the lob into Reese. It's a little too much. Just a little bit of excitement out there. They're just kind of like they need to settle down a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah, Scott, I think early on, we've seen the Lady Bobcats before this season have some issues where they kind of get a little bit ahead of themselves and they're playing a pace that they're not used to.
Right.
But once they get the game settled down a little bit, I think that we'll see a lot better performance from the Lady Bobcats tonight.
Lincoln County moving around the perimeter. Reese alters the shot, blocks the shot, actually. And now a long pass down to Pipkins. Pipkins runs it down, puts up the three, no good. Rebound. There's Reese on the other end to put it back in, and she'll get the foul. So 2 for Reese, and she'll go to the free throw line for a third. What about, first of all, Katie Pipkin tracking that pass down, driving back, and then her shot's no good. Akaria Reese, who blocked the shot down here, is on the other end already, and she gets the shot in the.
Their second chance opportunities this season have been phenomenal. It's one of the reasons we're seeing them do so well early on. Bobcats, only 3 losses this year, looking very strong early on as we get ready for district play.
9-3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Brea Smith is checked in for Giles County as we head down the other end of the floor. She'll be out there on defense. On Tips, they'll get it inside to Curtis. That's Abby Curtis. Out deep is Livy Gross, whose shot is no good. Mariah spin in the lane, shot up, and Mariah Holt already has 6 points for Giles County, and it's a 10-4 lead. We're going to get a wholesale change for Lincoln County. So Bragg is still in there. Tips is still in there. We got number 5, that is Sophie Nichols is checked in. Number 24, Emma Bonner. And number 21, Reese Cunningham is checked in. Giles County with the ball. Spinning in the lane. She's going to walk. She did spin in the lane, and she did drag that foot. Drug that foot, Chandler.
You know, that's one of those early game issues that you want to go ahead and get out of the way now, especially while you're ahead. But definitely something they want to not do, as we see. You know, those kind of plays there where you turn the ball over can be what makes or breaks your game.
Right. Akaria Reese goes out. Checking in is Kingsley Morris for her. They get the ball underneath to Tips. Tips puts the ball up, and it's no good. Rebound, Kingsley Morris. Katie Pickens brings it across half court. There's Mariah Holt. Holt drives, gets it tipped back to herself. In the corner, Ashlyn Coleman. Yep, count it. Ashlyn Coleman with the 3. 5 points for her, 13-4. We got a timeout. I think we're going to take 30 seconds. We'll just take a real quick, we'll just take a breath. We won't go anywhere yet, right yet. How about that? Just a quick breath. Okay, first of all, Chandler, turn that off. First of all, Chandler's been covering the Regional Planning Commission tonight. Big doings at the Regional Planning Commission tonight.
Actually, not a whole lot, but we do have a chance to have a work session for the Rio Ranch situation.
All right, so
ongoing.
everybody heard that. We're going to be talking about the Rio Ranch in the newspaper next week. Don't forget to pick up your Pulaski Citizen this week, too. And, hey, check out our Facebook page because we got some special stuff that we're doing for you video-wise to kind of let you know what's in the paper. Anyway, that's a quick newspaper plug. I appreciate the folks. But the guys over at WKSR are real nice to let me do that. But, yeah, so Giles County's up 13-4 now and got 6 points from Mariah Holt. Ashlyn Coleman has 5 with that 3 she just hit. Grayson Tips with a 3-pointer. It won't go, but the rebound comes down to Lincoln County. They kick it out, but that's Hicks. Jaylee Hicks is checked in for Giles County. She picks up the loose ball, and she gets it back over to Ashlyn Coleman. Ashlyn gets it over to Mariah. Now Lincoln County steps in front of it. But on the fast break, Giles County was able to recover. Good job of getting back down for Giles County.
You know, Scott, one of the most impressive things for the Lady Bobcats that we're seeing early is they're limiting the second chance opportunities for Lincoln County.
Yeah. Sophie Nichols was the player that stole that ball and went down to the other end. She did try to pass it off to her teammate, but Giles County did a great job of getting back on defense. So good on the boards, good on the defenses. Akaria Reese checks back in now. Her and Morris are both down deep. Ashlyn Coleman and Mariah Holt check out, but Katie Pipkins gets a steal and goes to the other end. Katie gets her first 2 of the night. Like I said earlier, I would not want to have the ball and her be pestering me.
And Pipkins is probably one of the best answers they have on scoring.
Oh, yeah,
any
that was a walk.
At any given time.
Reese is going to get called for the foul. Abby Curtis got away with the walk. Now she's going to get the 2 in the harm. I was telling everybody you didn't hear it, but you probably don't remember. You weren't covering sports that time, but Katie Pipkins' sister, Hannah Hill, was a really good ball player for Giles County pretty much started 4 years. Free throw's good for Curtis, and I was telling her the same thing I was just telling you. I wouldn't want to have the ball out there because she'd take it away from me every time. Reese is going to check back out. Coleman's going to come in. They get the ball to her. She's pestered. Gets the ball down in the corner to Hicks. Hicks goes up high for her to get that pass. They try to get it into Morris. They're fighting for it. It comes away into the hands of Nichols. Now she's double teamed out here. She gets rid of it. Now in the corner. Drives the baseline. But there's a great job by Kingsley Morris. Giles County is getting back on defense and doing a great job. Ashley Coleman drives. What a step and a move into the lane and the deuce. 17-7 is now your score for Giles County. Sorry our score bug's not working tonight. I'll just have to keep telling you the score. Abby Curtis goes to the basket. She'll score again. She just did this a minute ago. That's her 7th point. Foul will go on Kingsley Morris. It'll be another chance for an old-fashioned three for Curtis.
And Scott, Lady Bobcats here, a little bit of early foul trouble for them. Something we saw a little bit of an issue with when they played Columbia last week at the Christmas Classic.
Right.
Luckily, in that matchup, the Bobcats were able to weather the storm late. Looking like hopefully they can get this quickly figured out in this matchup as well.
Yeah, free throw was good, so now the score is 17-10. Quick 3 points. Actually, that's 6 straight points for Curtis. But she threw the Wait a minute. How maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't know the rules, so I'm not going to complain about it. But the ball was already out of her hand when she threw it, when he whistled it. But we'll just move on from there. Turnover for Giles County. Holt goes after the ball. A lot of banging bodies around there. Curtis gets it over the three-pointer on the way for Bonner. No good. Rebound by Nichols. Shot up. No, that's not Nichols. That's Livia Gross. She puts a shot up. She'll be fouled. Giles County kind of struggling a little bit on the defensive end right now.
Yeah, Scott, that's one of those things that, you hope that it's a temporary lull here on defense and that they'll quickly right the ship here as they were looking great on defense the past few minutes of play.
First free throw is good by Gross. I'm already way behind. No, I'm good. I thought I was way behind on points. Second free throw is up and good. All right, 8 straight points has cut this lead to 5, 17-12. Reese comes back in, gets it over to Holt. Holt will bring it up. Splits 2 players, goes into the lane. She's pushed. Well, she got the shot to go. It'll be on the floor. But that's an amazing shot.
And the Lady Bobcats have looked out. They have some amazing shooters on this team this season.
Yeah. Holt just threw that up while she was running through. She got bumped in the back, threw it up, and it went in. But it didn't count, unfortunately. Ashley Coleman will inbound it. Out top to Holt. Holt drives. 3 players on her. Kicks it out. Bria Smith. No good. Rebound comes down. There's going to be a foul called. I think they're going to call Holt. They are going to call Holt for some kind of. They were fighting for position down there. I didn't see what happened, so I could not speak about it with any kind of understanding or knowledge of what happened.
Yeah, this ball game already getting a little physical here early on.
Yeah, these 2 teams played into overtime. Going to take a full timeout. Let's take a break with them. We'll be right back here on KSR Sports.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood.
We're back in action here. Chandler now has official control of the camera. So
for better or for worse, right?
If it's bad, it's on him. They get the ball underneath. Now with it is Graham. Graham goes up, puts a shot in, and it's good. And about 10 straight. No, that's 7 straight points. What is that? 7? Yeah, 7 straight points. 17-14. As Coleman drives in, goes to the right hand. Man, that's a great shot. 9 points now for Ashlyn Coleman. Just under a minute left here in the first period. Giles kind of stops that little run. It's 19-14. They kick it out. Shots up. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound. She gets her own rebound, does Cunningham. Now they get it into the hands of Tips. Grayson Tips, guarded by Bria Smith. Now in the corner. Shot up. no good. Three-pointer, she gets her own rebound again. Shot up, good. Maddie Graham again. Shoots three-pointer, gets her own rebound. This time she scores with it. 19-16, 6 seconds. Holt is going to be fouled by Graham. As she was running up the floor, leaves 3 seconds on the clock for the first quarter. Coleman to inbound. She can't get it in. She finds Holt. Holt turns, three-pointers up, and I thought it looked pretty good to me, Chandler.
Yes, Scott, it was one of those shots that it looked like you almost had a good shot there that would easily, extend their lead there, but not one to normally miss those kind of shots. I guarantee you we'll see one of those good shots.
Right. We're going to be back here in just a minute on KSR Sports.
We meet by accident, a play on words, but when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. All
right, as we come back, sorry about that little mix-up. A very sensitive mouse pad over here. Jumps commercial to commercial. We'll get back to those guys here in just a minute as Lincoln County gets it in underneath to Curtis. Curtis misses it. Kari Reese with, guess what, another rebound. Coleman drives, pulls up, jumper no good. There's Reese. She's fouled. They're not going to call the foul. They're going to call a tie. I knew they weren't going to call that foul. Oh, let's just slap her around a little bit while she gets the rebound.
Scott, we've been to some matches where it gets chippy early, and it's looking like this might be one of those matches.
Two good teams, it's going to happen. They get it into Reese. Reese gets it to Smith. She drives. She'll be fouled. Just craziness. Okay, this is going to be one of those games tonight. They get it down to Curtis. She's got 10 now, and the score is 19-18. The Lady Falcons have completely erased the Giles County lead. Giles County needs to realize that these referees are going to let them play physical, and they need to start playing back that way. There goes Reese. Underneath, she's fouled. There we go. That's how you handle that.
Scott, I think you hit the nail on the head. This is one of those things that we know Giles County can play physical ball.
Yeah.
In a matchup where the other team is getting very physical, there's,
Well, it depends on how these referees are obviously going to let them bang around a little bit. So get in there. Giles County's not scared to. It's just they need to realize where a lot of times people don't realize how important it is to know how the referee's going to call the game. As Akari Reese puts up her free throw and it's no good. She has
the Bobcats get an important rebound right there.
Got a good rebound off of the miss. And the ball is knocked around. Now it's on the floor. We're going to have another tie ball, although nobody ever had simultaneous possession. Man, there are going to be some bruises and bangs before this one's over with. Checking in is Kinsley Morris. She's a good one to have out there in a physical ball game. Bria Smith will check out. The alternative possession went to Lincoln County. So they're going to bring it up. Bring it up to Grayson Tips. She gets it over to Gross. Back to Gross in the corner. Now they get it to Bragg. Working against the Giles County zone now. A 2-3 look from the Lady Bobcats. They get it in the corner to Gross. She nails the three-pointer. And you got a tie ball game at 21 apiece. Now Lincoln County tries to do a little trap action. They get it to Ashland. Ashland pulls back. Shot goes up and in. Ashley Coleman in double figures now with 11 points. And it's 23-21. Three-pointer again from Gross on the way. no good. Hits the structure back there, and that's out of bounds. Giles County ball.
You know, Scott, it's one of those things that hopefully now that they've let Lincoln get a run, now we can start to play some very good, serious defense here. Physical defense is what it looks like this matchup's going to call for.
Right, well, yeah.
As they were getting, as you said, they are getting banged up and bruised all over.
It's gotten real physical already out there. Hope brings it up against Lincoln County. Now she gets it to Coleman. Coleman's three, no good. Boy, I thought it almost bounced back in. There's Reese. Reese comes away with the rebound, but she gets it knocked away. Tips will bring it up for Lincoln County. You can tell when you got two good teams out there playing. A lot of confidence. The referees are letting them play. They get it in the corner to Bonner. There's another three-pointer on the way. No good. Bragg comes away with the rebound against Morris. Now she kicks it back out top to Tips. Tips, three-pointers, good. Grayson Tips now has 5 points and is 24-23 in favor of Lincoln County. Pipkins gets the ball knocked away. She's got to get it across the line. She does, barely. I know it was just barely. Ball's almost knocked away. Coleman comes away with it. Coleman drives in the lane, stops, kicks it out. Holt pulls back, shot up. Yep, count it. Mariah Holt now with 9. And Giles County jumps back in the lead, 26-24. Back and forth action here for the Lady Falcons and Lady Bobcats. Bragg gets it back out top. They get it into the hands of Graham. Now all the way across to Gross. Gross into Bragg. Double team. No good. Rebound. Fought hard for him by Kinsley Morris. And, hey, Coach Stigger's over there like, that's what I'm talking about. Did you see him? He pumped that fist.
You know, that's the exact thing they practice for. Those are the kind of moves that you see them work to perfect. So you don't get.
That's right, yeah. She did a great job of getting position. She fought for that rebound with a taller player on her back, and they called her for it. So it's going to be Giles County ball with a chance to build on their lead. 4.5 minutes left in the half. Coleman spins, kicks it out to Holt. Got a few new Lincoln County players in there. We got Ava Bonner in there, number 3. Also Emma Bonner's in there. So it's almost like that ball goes out. We'll go over and back for Giles County. And it'll be a turnover. It's a little too high for Ashland. You know, they got so many Bonners just like us have a Howard whenever we get the boys out here. There's a Howard everywhere you look.
And you always end up mixing up at least one in a matchup, too.
That's right. Pick a Bonner, any Bonner. Here we go. Tips will bring it up. They got a couple of tips, too, by the way. Ava Bonner gets it over to Grayson Tips. And now they get it in the hands of Ava Bonner. And there at the top is Tips. Three-pointer, count that. Good night. Everybody's getting hot all of a sudden. 27-26. Lincoln County goes back into the lead. Giles County looks like they'd like to kind of pull back just a little bit, slow this pace down, although it doesn't hurt them. Oh, what a great touch pass. Oh, if she could have just made the shot. Katie Pickens with a great touch pass out to Brea Smith.
And, you know, that's one thing. We talk about Katie Pipkin shooting, but her ability to read the court and find the open person there on the court is just she's amazing.
Ava Bonner was able to save it and then got it to Bragg, and she puts the 2 in. A little lackadaisical there by Ashland. She thought that ball was going to go out. 29-26 now for Lincoln County with just about 3 minutes left in the first half. Giles County gets it all. Kinsley with a great move. They get the ball, but she gets the ball, knocks away. Good pick and roll, just couldn't completely execute as Bragg puts up a 3. And now the big player is knocking down threes. Steger's going to have to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with him real quick just to kind of catch our breath. Let's go back to the big green dumpster. We'll be back here in just a minute.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
All right, here we are back again. Myself and Chandler Harmon here from KSR Sports. Giles County had led most of this first half, but now trailed by 6, 32-26 to the Lincoln County Lady Falcons. We would have expected no less. Katie Pipkins brings it up across half court. She dribbles through traffic, gets it over to Ashton Coleman. She dribbles into the lane. Little runners, in and out. Karia Reese knocks it up. The Lady Falcons. I tell you what the difference is right now. Those second chance shots that Giles County was getting are gone. And actually, Lincoln County is getting the second chance shots.
You know, Scott, that's one of the things we highlighted early on in the matchup is the Bobcats are traditionally very good at stopping those second chance opportunities.
Yep.
And in this second quarter of play, they have not been on their A game as far as stopping those additional opportunities.
She went over her back to knock a ball away. I don't know how you're expected to do anything with all that, with the girl hanging over your back. 32-26. Ball is on the floor. I think they called alternate possession. It'll be Giles County's ball. Just a little over 2 minutes left in the half. She tosses the ball into Reese. Reese has to save it into the backcourt. Ashton's having to run it down, but Lincoln County comes away with it. Now Ashton gets it. Mariah Holt gives it in the corner to Brea Smith. Now there's Katie Pipkins. Cranks up a three. In and out. Oh, and there's Holt. Holt with the rebound. She puts the shot up. She'll be fouled. My goodness.
This is one of those matchups where there's something happening every 2 seconds at least.
Yeah. Trying to make sure that we're still got sound. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Just making sure you guys can hear what's going on because there's a lot of great action going here. 152, 32-26. Giles County trails after leading most of this half. She has to get the ball in and knocked away. Giles County having a hard time with the inbounds, but now Mariah Holt knocks it away. They're on the floor again. Guess what? Thumbs up. It'll be Lincoln County's ball. I don't think they really care if anybody's slapping each other around on the floor or not. If everybody ends up on the floor, thumbs are going up. Thumbs up.
You know what's funny, Scott, is we've had matchups where you don't really see the possession arrow really being used to determine where the ball is going. And then
they're going to short circuit this thing. They're going to short circuit this thing. Here's the three-pointer on the way from Tips. No good. Nope, she gets the bounce. You could tell it was going to be short. She's got 11 now. And the lead now is 9 for Lincoln County with a minute and a half left in the first half. How the tables have turned. Giles County's getting really just kind of pushed around a little bit right now.
You know, Scott, this is one of those matchups that you want to get right before you get into district play because it's one of those ones that really test your mettle.
Katie Pugh can't get it. Rebound comes down into the hands of Graham. Graham stops at the three-point line. No good. Reese runs down the rebound. She's pushed out of bounds, but she throws it back. She's trying to get it to Coleman. It got knocked away. Lincoln County comes away with it. Then Holt comes away with it. She dribbles it off her foot. Cunningham. 48 seconds left in the first half. Tips guarded by Pipkins. Now to Nichols. She walked. No, that's not Nichols that walked. That's Graham. Graham shuffled her foot. 39.8 seconds left. It's still a 9-point game. And, man, I'm out of breath. I am out of breath, man.
This is Mike Keith for Winterburn and Associates Insurance.
You're calling
Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency.
Trying to get ready for the next spot. Pass is stolen away again. It's time by Graham. She spins, puts a shot up. It won't go. Rebound. Fought for it. Comes to Tips. Tips to Gross. Three-pointer, good. Gross has 8. 14 seconds left. Giles County now trails by 12. Kick it out to Coleman. Coleman's three, no good. Rebound, there's Reese. Reese, 3 seconds. Puts a shot up, no good. There's Coleman. She's going to be hammered, and they finally call a foul. Grayson Tips will be called for the foul. No time left on the clock. Ashton Coleman will get to shoot free throws. This second quarter has gotten real physical.
And, you know, Scott, you really wonder what's going to happen here in this next quarter of play once we get through halftime.
Right, yeah. I mean, well, no, we're going to be at half. Yeah, when we come back from the half, I think you kind of got to collect yourself, and Coach needs to tell them, hey, you're going to have to get in. These girls have come to play. They didn't like you beating them over there last time. Coleman's first free throw was no good, and they came out here to do something. Giles County had them down early, but Lincoln County has brought the fight to the Lady Bobcats. Now will the Lady Bobcats respond? Second free throw was no good. Free throw shooting's been pretty bad for the Lady Bobcats tonight as well. So with 38-26 is your score at halftime. We're going to take we're going to take a little break, do a little crunching of some numbers, make sure we can tell you what the scores are and everything. And but we'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
When it comes to your family's health, you can count on Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Pulaski. We're focused on keeping you at your best with annual screenings and preventative care. Having a family doctor helps you stay healthy, so our Southern Tennessee Medical Group makes it easy to find one. Call 1-800-424-DOCS. That's 1-800-424-3627. Or visit southerntmpulaski.com to find a primary care physician.
First Realty Group has been serving Giles and Lawrence County and beyond for decades. We're first because we have the best selection of land, homes, and commercial properties to choose from. Our fair price promise means you can shop with peace of mind locally and with customer care not found elsewhere. We also understand the buying process and what it takes to make it easy, from title to escrow to closing. First Realty Group. First for a reason. Visit frg1.com for all of your buying needs in Giles County.
All right, we're back in here at Giles County High School. Chandler Harmon, Scott Stewart with you here on KSR Sports, Hard Mayfield Gymnasium. All right, so it's a tale of two quarters. I don't remember what the actual score was at the end of the first quarter. Giles County had as much of as a 10-point lead there in the first half, and things changed quick. Somebody reminded Lincoln County that they were in a ball game, and they started playing hard, and the referees swallowing their whistles, which, that's fine. They're calling it both ways. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're doing a bad job, but you will not see that kind of play a lot. But when you got two good teams out there and they're both aggressive and they're both playing hard like that, then all of a sudden you end up at the end of the second quarter in the first half, Giles County down by 12 after being up by 10.
Right, and Scott, it's one of the things that has really impressed me about the Lady Bobcats is how much they limit second chance opportunities for the other teams. That's something that Coach Steger has noted in various interviews with him, that's one of their bread and butter things, that they limit how much the other team gets a chance to try to get them to score. Tonight, that's not been the case. They've given up multiple second chance opportunities for Lincoln County, and it's really showing in the score sheet.
The other thing that Lincoln County did a good job of stopping the board stuff. I mean, for Giles County, Giles County owned the boards in the first quarter and really the first part of the second quarter. But they got in there and they started taking the rebounds away from Giles County. Giles County was not getting second chance points, and Lincoln County was getting second chance points, and then they started hitting the three-pointers. Giles County went cold from the field, and that's how you get a 22-point turnaround, which is exactly what happened. Lincoln County scoring, they've got 5 players in scoring, 11, 2 of them in double digits. Grayson Tips hit 3 three-pointers, and she's got 11. Abby Curtis, who plays down low, has 10. We got 5 for Reagan Bragg, who hit a three-pointer. We got 4 for Maddie Graham. We've got 8 for Livy Gross, who also hit 2 three-pointers. So they got hot from the play. Giles County. Hey, y'all see what kind of game this is going to be. You can play this kind of game. And I'm like you, what you said a minute ago. This is the best kind of game you can have before you get into district. Absolutely the best game you can play. This game, you want to win it. You want to win every ball game. But regardless of whether you win or lose, you are playing. This game feels like it's end of the district season or early tournament time, doesn't it?
Absolutely, Scott. That's kind of what I've been thinking this whole matchup. It's been one of those ones that you think would have major playoff implications for either team, and that's why they're so physical. And so,
but it doesn't have any.
Right.
So
it's in the period we almost call the extended preseason for the teams as we're.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So we're going to take another couple-minute break. Listen to our great sponsors. Hey, please go see our sponsors. Tell them thank you for their sponsorship. We can't do this without them, and they get to bring you these ball games. And if you haven't seen Giles County's girls and boys play this year, shame on you. You got plenty of time. We're just getting started in the new year. We got district play coming up. You need to get down here to Hard Mayfield Gym and see them play. Talk to you here in a few minutes on KSR Sports.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together, taste better.
May Oil Company, a 4th-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
All right. Drum corps tearing it up. As we're about ready to get back to action, Giles County trails 38-26 against the Lady Falcons of Lincoln County. Ashton Coleman to throw it in to Katie Pipkins. Pipkins brings it across half court, picked up by Tips. Tips picked up by Graham. Now Coleman picks it up, and she's picked up by Gross. Giles County kind of taking her time. Get it to Reese. Yeah, I thought they were going to call that. She drug that foot. She tried to do a move to get to the basket, and she drug that back foot. All right, Chandler, what we got to do?
You know, Scott, we talked about in the halftime break, tell 2 quarters.
Yeah.
I think the Lady Bobcats come out hoping this is a tell of 2 halves.
Yeah.
Limiting second chance opportunities, like I said, has been one of their best things they've done all season. If they can kind of get in a rhythm where they can stop them from getting their own offensive rebounds, I think it'll bode a lot better for them than it did in the first half.
Yeah, Ashton Coleman with a good block there after Giles County did give up an offensive rebound. Coleman's going to bring it up.
Quite honestly,
she drives, kicks out to Morris. Go ahead.
Yeah, quite honestly, Scott, I think that another thing is normally the Lady Bobcats are also able to get offensive boards for themselves, and they have not been as good this matchup in getting those. So, just controlling that will be huge for them.
Yeah, and Giles County stays cold from the field. They haven't scored a point here yet in the second. Had a couple of shots at it in the third period. They get it underneath to Bragg. She's guarded by Morris. Bragg puts it up and in. 7 points for Bragg, 40-26. Giles County's got to get the lid off the basket. Got to be able to score the basketball. They've made 1 3-pointer, if I can remember right. That was Ashton Coleman early. She's going to get. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to call her for the push. Although I knew it wasn't going to be a good call. I knew he was going to call her for it. Fouls, I have not been keeping up with fouls, but the foul is called against Lincoln County. I can't ever understand what he says when he says it, and I haven't been able to keep up with it. Another problem getting the ball in is they try to get it to hold. It's knocked out of bounds by Graham. Giles County's had fits on these inbounds.
And, Scott, one of the things that we've heard about the Lady Bobcats is how great they are moving the ball. Tonight they've been a little bit sluggish almost moving the ball.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. They get it into Reese, get it back to Coleman. Coleman spins, tries to get it back to Reese. She does. Reese drives the baseline, drives into the paint, and gets the roll. I hadn't seen a whole lot of that from Macaria, driving in the lane like that. She tried it a minute ago. She traveled, but that time she got it on the run. Good job.
Scott, that's one of the things we actually got to see a little bit more of in the Christmas Classic as she helped
the
Bobcats to go on a very big win to open up the Christmas Classic and scored 24 points leading the team.
Good rebound by Pipkins. She hands it off to Holt. Holt going to drive herself. She pulls back the free throw line, now kicks it out to Coleman. Coleman 3. Yep. Ashton Coleman now has 14 points, and Giles County now within 11, 40-31.
Scott, the expression when it rains it pours, the Lady Bobcats get 5 points there.
Yeah.
Very needed 5 points.
5 straight points. That's right. You're exactly right. And the lid came off for that 3-pointer, which is good as well. Tips gets it out top, guarded by Pipkins. Now Bragg. They get it underneath. Ball's knocked away by Morris. There's Tips. Tips fakes. Boy, look at that. Katie Pipkins is all over. Now, Bragg's going to try to drive. She kicks it back out to Tips. Tips 3, no good. It's way short. Rebound comes down in the hands of Curtis, no good. Reese comes away with the rebound. She gets to Pipkins. Pipkins got 1-on-2. I thought she was finna to take them on.
Hey, and she probably would have made it
too. That's right. They get it in again to Reese. She gets it to Morris. Oh, that's so great. Reese drew the defenders. Morris came up just like you drew it up, Coach. And there's going to be a timeout called. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. So I'm going to let Chandler tell you what's going on.
Yeah, Scott, this has been a very interesting matchup for the Lady Bobcats. And, you know, one of the things we haven't seen a whole lot of these, especially in these past few games, is the Bobcats playing from behind.
Yeah.
As they've dominated. So having a matchup where you are playing behind, you know, there's guaranteed to be more games this season where they're having to play from behind. So this is one of those matchups that's really going to train them to be better and play catch up, you know, throughout the period of the game. And we're seeing right now they're playing pretty good.
Yeah.
They're clawing their way back into this matchup and playing calmly too, which is a very important thing to do when you're behind. You know, not letting the panic get to you.
Well, I'll tell you, they've come out with a little bit more intensity, and I'll tell you who's come out on fire, and that's Akaria Reese. She didn't come to play this second half, and she's already scored. She had 4. She's already scored a bucket, but she's been all over the place. Three-pointer no good. There's Ashton Coleman. She gets it up top to Mariah. Mariah, with the great step. Foul will be called on Bragg. Mariah will go to the free throw line, where Giles County has had its massive struggles tonight. I don't even know what they've missed more than they've hit, I would say.
And you know, Scott, it really is hit or miss recently for the Lady Bobcats on whether or not they will do extremely well at the free throw line or not.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, they start to get these shots to fall, because I mean, those are points you need, especially when you're playing behind.
Yeah.
And if you don't make them, the other team's going to be tempted to foul you more, if it
Right.
guarantees that they're going to stop your swing.
She missed both of them. Lincoln County comes back. She's still looking at that eye. Act like you're right. She's acting like she's hurt. Hurt that eye, but she's still out there. She's not going anywhere.
And, you know, that's one of the things that I've been really impressed with the Lady Bobcats is they play through the pain.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of maturity to be willing to stay out there even when you are hurt.
Giles County trails by 9. Lincoln County with the ball. They get it into Curtis again. 12, I'm sorry. They get it into Curtis again. There's Reese. Back out top to. And they get it underneath, and there it is, back out top to Graham. Three-pointer, no good. There's Morris with the rebound. Oh, what a great pass by Holt. Pipkins backs up. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Lincoln County. Nichols gets it back out top to Tips. Now into the hands of Emma Bonham. Back over to Nichols. Passing around the perimeter. Passing around the perimeter. Curtis is going to try a 3. Good. Abby Curtis has 15 points. The lead is back to 10. Two minutes left here in the third period. Shot up for Giles County, no good. Reach with a great rebound. There's Coleman. Coleman to the foul line. Keeps coming and going. I'm trying to make sure we're still live. I hope you guys can hear and see what we got going on. Foul, going to the foul line will be Curtis. Yeah, there we are. I'm sorry for coming in and out, guys. First free throw is no good. Nobody can make a free throw tonight, Chandler.
Yeah, the free throw line has been abused in this matchup here tonight.
Yes, it has. All right, first real substitution we've seen here in this third period.
Yeah.
Those first 5 played most of this. He subbed a lot early on. Bria Smith comes in for Reese. Another missed free throw. Smith with the rebound. Pipkins gets it blocked, but Bonner catches it out of bounds, and that's Giles County's ball.
You know, Scott, I think at the end of this matchup, both teams might owe the free throw line a bit of an apology.
Yeah. We're going to have to ask you to write a letter. Smith gets it on the inbound. Holt fighting her way through traffic. Takes it to the free throw line. Now she's got a lane to the basket. If she scores her 11th point of the night, Giles County cuts the lead to 6 with about a minute left here in the third. Giles County chipping away at that big lead that Lincoln County built at halftime. Oh, and Pipkins takes it away. She's going to the basket. She gets it knocked out of her hands, and she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. No way she didn't hack her. That's what Coach Steger's saying. No way she didn't hack her in the arm. No way. Look. Standing akimbo over there. Just under a minute left in the third period. Even the fans down there on Giles County's end zone, you know, where all the teachers sit.
Yeah.
They're all like, what happened there?
Yeah. Well, you know, we talked about it. They keep.
Oh, Kenzie Morris, she had the bead on that one too. Ready to go the other way. They get it underneath the tips. Ball goes off of Pipkins. Woo! 35.3 seconds left. 45-39 is your score. Lincoln County leads. It's on their end. Trying to get it in. They get it in. Knocked away by Smith. Smith gets to Pipkins. Throws it out forward to Holt. Holt pulls up. No good. Rebound chased down by Lincoln County. 20 seconds left now in the third. Giles County's cut a 12-point lead down to 6. They don't want to give up any more of those. They don't want to make it any more going into the fourth. Curtis over to Bonner. That's Ava Bonner. Tips, loses the handle. She's trapped on the line. Kicks it back out. Curtis 3 as the clock goes down. No good. And we're going to head to the fourth period with Giles County down. 6. We'll be back in just a minute.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
This is Mike Keefe for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Get back to start here. Giles County trails by 6. Lincoln County has the ball. Start the fourth period. There's Pipkins, Pestrin, Gross. They get it back out top to Curtis. Now to Tips. Tips back to Curtis. She's got Morris on her hip. She puts the shot up and it goes. Abby Curtis has 17 points. Giles County going the other way. Bria Smith. She finds Morris. Dashing to the basket. She was able to save it to Smith. Smith goes in the lane. She puts up a little runner. No good. There's Morris. Morris kicks it back out to Coleman. Three-pointer on the way. In and out. Lincoln County comes back now with an 8-point lead. Curtis. Graham. They get it into Curtis. She kicks it out to Emma Bonner. Now to Curtis. They get it to Bragg. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Lincoln County. Marsh reaches in and gets it. It'll be Giles County ball on the tied possession. Thumbs up. Referee says, good play, everybody.
Yeah. He's just happy that there wasn't any other calls needed there.
We're down to 7:01 left in the fourth period. Ikaria Reese is checking back in. Brea Smith is out. Giles County's 5 starters, other than Reese, have played the whole second half. Right?
Yeah.
I'm right about that, aren't I?
And, you got to commend them for that. It's
not
easy to play, a whole half here and play with the versatility they have had.
Ashton Coleman gets it to Reese. String it to the basket. Shots in and good. Reese has 8. Cut it to 6. Bragg, top of the key, kicks it over to Gross. Now underneath to Curtis. Oh, and Reese blocks it again. Curtis, she has rejected Curtis on the last 3 of those.
And, you know, Scott, it's looking like the defense is warmed up here for the
Yeah.
Lady Bobcats when they needed it most. And, you know, that's what separates the good from the bad. Can your defense show up when you really need it to?
Tips gets it to Bonner. Bonner over to Bragg. Underneath to Curtis. She's going to try Morris this time. Morris blocks it. Reese gets it, and they're going to finally call it them reaching in on that. It only took them 3 quarters and a minute. 3 quarters, a minute, and 35 seconds.
Hey, they had to get a few in here in the last quarter play, right?
Right, that's right.
They got a quota to meet on these calls, probably.
Giles County ball, trailing by 6. Morris needs to quit doing that. She needs to stop doing that. that's not her strength. She scared me to death. Pipkins drives. Kicks it over to Coleman. Coleman fakes the 3, puts the shot up in the lane, no good. Lincoln County ball. Giles County can't break that 6 mark. 6 minutes left in the 4th period. Bragg, 3-pointer. Oh, she rattles it home. Big 3-pointer for Lincoln County, and now the lead goes back up to 9, 50-41. Hope pulls up her dribble. She needs some help. She gets it to Pipkins. Pipkins drives, elbow jumper, good. Katie Pipkins has 6. We'll get a timeout. See what he's going to call here. I think he's calling a full. If he is, we're going to take a break. Did he call it full? He did. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
We're back here at Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. Giles County Lady Bobcats trail 50-43 to the Lady Falcons of Lincoln County. 5:37 left in the ball game. Myself and Chandler Harmon here with KSR Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tips gets it over to Bragg. Now they get it back to Tips. Bragg's going to try another 3. She got a Carrier off her feet. Carrier will be called for the foul there. The way people have been shooting free throws tonight, free throw line's the best place to put anybody, the way it's been going tonight.
Yeah, and I stand by that. Somebody got to write them a apology letter after
Oh,
this
yeah,
match,
yeah.
You know.
Bragg looks like she's going to nail at least one of these. Look at that. I'm a prognosticator. 11 points for Reagan Bragg, who's actually hit a couple of threes as well. Second one's up and in. No doubt about those two. Now the lead's back to 9. Giles County going to have to do some work here in order to get make up these 9 points. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Emma Bonner. Move over to the side. Pipkins gets it in. She brings it across half court. Gets it over to Holt. Holt. Fouled. Smith gets it. She spins it back out to Holt. Holt drives in the lane, goes up, shots up, she'll be fouled. Now we got to make the free throws. Giles County, any trip to the free throw line is good for Giles County, but you got to make them. Yeah, and I'm glad I didn't keep up with the free throws because it would not be pretty. I'm just here to tell you. First one rattles home. It's good. Mariah now has 12. .504 left in the fourth period. She can cut it down to a 7-point game, and she does. 13 for her now, 52-45. As Kenzie Morris has gone out and Brea Smith's come in. They're trying to get it to Curtis. Now back out to Graham. Lincoln County's not going to be in any hurry with a 7-point lead.
No, you're right, Scott. They're going to need to try to force them to either commit a turnover here.
Right.
Or just
they get it underneath to Bonner. Bonner drives to the basket. She will not get it. I don't know if that's on Ashland. I believe it is. Yeah. First for her. Bonner has not got any points. Her free throw is good. And if they decide to start shooting free throws good, we're going to be in real trouble. 53-45, because they've struggled from free throw line, not as much as Giles County has, but that was a little strong. Ball's going to go off of Reese and out of bounds. Counted as a turnover for Giles County because really that should have been their ball. Ball's passed into Tips, picked up by Smith. Now Gross. Curtis finds Tips underneath. Back out to Curtis. She'll shoot a three. In and out. Coleman comes away with it. Bonner knocks it away. Tips takes on Pipkins. Goes to the basket. No good. Pipkins comes away with the rebound. Great defense by Pipkins and the rebound. Smith goes to the basket. Fade away. One-hander. No good. Curtis comes away with a rebound.
You know, Scott, in this matchup, they've just not gotten those shots to fall.
That's been a big problem tonight is getting those shots to fall. 53-45, 8-point game. Tips gets that knocked away by Smith. Holt. And in a game where they're going to let you beat each other up, the team that shoots the three-pointers and free throws best wins, and that's what you got right now. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I'm just straight-up truth.
All right, this has not been the Lady
Reese
Bobcats night.
kicks it out to Coleman. Coleman with a three. Good. Boy, they needed that in the biggest kind of way. 19 points now for Ashland Coleman. And that cuts it down to 5 points, 53-48. Lincoln County, Bonner. Now it's over to Tips. Giles County has chipped it. Finally got under that 6-point deal that they couldn't get under. Holt reaching in, trying to slap the ball away. There's Curtis. Now Tips. Bonner. They're just going to move the ball around. Now they find Curtis. She can't hang on to it. That's huge for Giles County right there because she was wide open, by the way.
And I mean, in this last minute, we've seen the Lady Bobcats are starting to
the defensive intensity has gotten a lot better. And if they can make another shot or two, they can make this game interesting. You know, the first time these two played, it went into overtime. Giles County won. Holt finds Reese. Reese kicks it back out to Coleman. Same spot, three-pointer. Oh, it won't go. Morris. Going to be Giles County's ball. It's going to go off of Lincoln County. 2.5 minutes, folks, 53-48. As Giles County trails Lincoln County. Giles County's going to inbound underneath their own basket. They've had troubles with this. They get it to Coleman. Coleman gets it back to Holt. She drives, pulls back, three-pointer, contested. Oh, I thought that was going to go. She's just a little short tonight. Needed that to go, but still 5 points with 2:17 left is the difference. And Giles County trails 53-48. Graham, Bonner, Curtis, Gross. Giles County slapping to get the ball away. Now we're going to get a timeout called. Going to be full. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
We meet by accident, a play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at biggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
Calm down, Chandler. Chandler Harmon's here with me, Scott Stewart. Chandler Harmon here, KSR Sports. Giles County trails 53-48 with exactly 2 minutes left in the ball game. As I said, the last time these two played, Giles County ended up winning 48-43 in overtime. That was over in Lincoln County. The first time Giles County had beaten Lincoln County in the last 8 tries.
Hey, no, Scott. Coming into the second half of play, the Bobcats were in a pretty big hole. They found a way to claw their way back out, so I would not be surprised they can find a way to cut this deficit completely.
Starts on the defensive end. That's where Giles County is right now. Lincoln County is going to move the ball around. Giles County is going to slap at the ball. The referee's been letting them get away with that. Now he's going to call it. Have mercy. They didn't even sniff a foul back before 2 minutes left. 53-48. That's all right. Ball gets through her legs. Pipkins picks it up. Oh, she double dribbled. Oh, that's tough, man. Minute 46. Reese will be on the inbounder. Lincoln County coach asking the referee a question. Was he mad that they called double dribble on him? They get the ball in. No, they do not. Coleman knocks it out. Move down the line just a little bit with Reese on the inbounder. Giles County trying to get back in this game that they were led by. Oh, knocked away by, down on the floor, knocked away by Pipkins. But Lincoln County comes away with it. Tips. Minute and a half left. Giles County needs to get the ball back. Lincoln County fans mad they're not calling a foul. They ain't called a foul all night. 53-48. That's just now 4 fouls in the fourth period. It's a good thing they weren't calling fouls because there wouldn't be anybody left to play.
Yeah.
A minute and a half. Of course, they created that. Minute and a half left, 53-48. They get it to Tips. Morris on her. Giles County needs the ball in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Missed shot. Steal. Turnover.
All the above?
Any of the above. But letting them stand out there and dribble time away is not what we need. Don't foul her. She can shoot free throws. Trap. Now they find Curtis underneath wide open. They lost Curtis while they were trying to get the ball. 55-48. Of course, when you're playing a good team, it's not easy to get the ball away from them. They call Hope for a travel. 55-48, 49 seconds left. The good news is if this holds up, this is not a district game. It does not hurt anything district-wise, and you have just played a very good team, tooth and nail. And now they're going to call the foul on Holt. and send tips to the free throw line.
Yeah, Scott, I'd argue that this is the kind of matchups you need right before you play district. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that sharpens.
I mean, it hurts to lose. It hurts to get out there and play your tail off and not get the win. And then some frustrations, you know, with the way the game went and everything. There you go. Keep fouling her. But you can learn. This team has learned so much. And I told you at one of the breaks, and I think this is right. You know, this is one of the first times we've seen Giles County starters go most of the ball game. And, you know, and that's probably an effort to get them ready for doing that during the district season.
Absolutely, Scott. I mean, that's going to be where it's most important.
Right. Giles County throws the ball away, 29.6 seconds left. The score is now 56-48. Yeah, disappointment on the loss, disappointment on, you know, but you're not playing. Lincoln County is no slouch. Let's just make sure we understand that. You had them down 10 points most of the first half. And so, I mean, there's a lot to take out of this game. And you're going to have a hard time finding a whole lot. You know, there's probably a few teams that are at least this good or better, maybe one or two that are better in our district. But you're going to have a hard time finding a lot better competition, considering this, they're a class up anyway.
You know, Scott, it's kind of like when you and I were covering the Muscle Shoals game on the boys' side, and we talked about how that was going to be a great matchup. The guys, I mean, you're not going to see many physical teams like that in the regular season.
No.
So, you know, it's one of the,
and you got to be physical, man. I'm telling you. You get into that February, and March. Next free throw is good. Tips now has 14. The lead is 10 with 16 seconds left in the ball game. Giles County is going to go down tonight, but it's not because they gave up. I can assure you of that. Just a few things that they need to work on. Coleman goes to the basket. She'll get fouled. She'll get a chance to shoot free throws. They get to work on, they need to work on what to do when the ball's not going in the basket. What to do, and that's the kind of stuff that a great coach like Coach Steger will be able to take from tonight. I mean, this, he wants to win, but I guarantee you he's already sitting there thinking there's a lot we can work on from this that will really just serve us well when we get into district play.
Absolutely, Scott. And like you said, I mean, he's a coach that he really takes what he sees from the girls tonight, and he's going to hammer it home in practice. Hey, this is the areas we need to work on to compete. And, we've already seen the girls improve quite a lot this season. And this is another great matchup that they can learn a lot from. And, I stand by the saying that there's some lessons.
Mariah Holt gets the rebound, goes back up with it. She'll get another 2. 20 points now for Coleman, 15 for Holt. And it's 58-51 with 5.4 seconds left. We've got a full timeout. We'll give you a 30-second spot. We'll come right back after that.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
All right, we're going to bring it back here real quick for the last 5 seconds. Giles County trails 58-51. It's been a heck of a ball game. I mean, just a knockdown drag-out is a pretty good way to put it. It's been a real physical ball game. And as I said, the mass of this game has been played by your 5 starters plus your first 2 off the bench. Really your first 1 off the bench. Jaylee Hicks is checking in now. So a lot of great experience in this ball game for the Lady Falcons. They get the ball in. Giles County traps her in the corner. That'll be the ball game. 58-51. Giles County falls to Lincoln County. Chandler's got some newspaper stuff to do. We're going to take a few minutes, listen to a few of our sponsors, and we're going to be right back, talk about the end of this game, and then get ready for the boys here in just a minute.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
We'll come back real quick. We'll wrap up the game for the girls. Giles County girls fall 58-51 in a very hard-fought battle. What a good game by the girls. Yes, they lost. Yes, they could have played better in several different areas of the game, but they just took on a really good team and had them down for a little bit. Fought their way back from a double-digit deficit. Just could not reel in those last 5 points about halfway through the fourth period. And congratulations, Lady Falcons of Lincoln County, as they come in here and get the win. Giles County and Lincoln County split for the season. Not a district game. Giles County will start district play soon, but that was not a district game, so it does not hurt Giles County's district record. For the victorious Lady Falcons, 12 points for Bragg, 17 points for Curtis, 14 points for Tips, 8 for Gross, 4 for Maddie Graham. Emma Boner with 1. So that's their points. They had 58 points. For Giles County, 20 points for Ashton Coleman, 15 for Mariah Holt, 6 for Katie Pipkins, and every one of these players did more than score. They played hard on defense. They played hard on the boards and really just played a good ball game against a good team. Also, Akaria Reese with 8 and Kinsley Morris with 2. And as we talked about, it's the first time we've seen the Lady Bobcats that I have. I'm not going to say they haven't done it. First time we've kind of seen them, the starters, play the whole game. You know, December basketball, as we've talked about, is a little bit different in that you're doing a lot to learn, to figure out your team, to give everybody opportunities to play, to see who can do what. And so you don't play a lot of full games. Well, this coming to January basketball is different. February basketball is different. The Lady Bobcat starters played the majority of the minutes. Really, the starters plus 1, which I call Brea Smith the plus 1, with Brea Smith the plus 1, which she didn't start this. She has started a few games. So really, it's like the sixth player, 6th or 7th player got in there some as well. She played probably half the minutes that the main starters did. So her and Akaria really swapped out a lot. She swapped out a lot with Kinsley and Akaria during that game. But the core of the starters went deep and played went pretty much almost wire to wire. Played a great ball game. Never really looked like they were tired. Got to have a lot of hope going into what's going to be a tough district schedule. So that's everything for the girls game. We'll talk a little bit about maybe in a little bit where everybody's going to be playing next. But for the time being, that's it for the girls game. We're going to stop and take a few more, listen a little bit more from our from our sponsors, and I'm going to take a few minutes and get the lineups going for the next ball game, which will be the Bobcats taking on the Falcons. We'll be back in just a minute on KSR Sports.
We meet by accident, a play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at bigggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
When it comes to your family's health, you can count on Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Pulaski. We're focused on keeping you at your best with annual screenings and preventative care. Having a family doctor helps you stay healthy, so our Southern Tennessee Medical Group makes it easy to find one. Call 1-800-424-DOCS. That's 1-800-424-3627. Or visit southerntmpulaski.com to find a primary care physician.
First Realty Group has been serving Giles and Lawrence County and beyond for decades. We're first because we have the best selection of land, homes, and commercial properties to choose from. Our fair price promise means you can shop with peace of mind locally and with customer care not found elsewhere. We also understand the buying process and what it takes to make it easy, from title to escrow to closing. First Realty Group. First for a reason. Visit frg1.com for all of your buying needs in Giles County.
Welcome back into Giles County High School Hart Mayfield Gymnasium as Giles County is taking on Lincoln County. And the Lady Bobcats fell by a score of 58-51 to the Lady Falcons. Giles County about to tee it up against the Falcons. When these two teams met up back in December, Giles County failed. The Lincoln County boys won 79-59. Since then, they've gone on to win 6 of their last 8, falling to Marshall County and Tullahoma in those games. Those two games that they've lost since. So right now, 11-3 are the Lincoln County Falcons. Giles County coming off the. Go ahead. Thank you. Giles County coming off the Richland Classic games. They split at the Richland Classic. First game, they lost to South Gibson 49-46. In that game, Kason Howard with 21, Deshaun Howard with 11, Ogle had 7, Chase Reynolds had 4, Xavier Randolph had 3. Great ball game that you can see, by the way, that story in photos in this week's Pulaski Citizen. Chandler Harmon, my partner, who's down there getting more information for stories for next week from the coaches. He will be writing this one up for you as well. So you can get the paper this week and find out about that game in the Richland Classic. And then also in the Bobcats got a 62-61 win over Montgomery Central. And Montgomery Central brings back a lot of memories. And I think we may be in the region with them again now. Back in the days with Andy Chun, back in the early 2000s, we used to drive back and forth to Cunningham, Tennessee, every night for region tournaments. It's not easy to get to Cunningham, Tennessee from here. Just ask Andy. I'll let him tell you. But anyway, so Montgomery Central came down to Richland and played in the Classic against Giles County. And Giles County defeated them 62-61. Kason Howard, 22. Deshaun Howard, 20. Damari Allen, 8. Xavier Hanna, 2. Colt Ogle, 2. Xavier Randolph, 8. So Giles County was able to split and get that win over Montgomery Central, which I may be wrong. I think Coach told me that we are in the region with Montgomery Central now. We'll talk about all that district stuff as we get into district play. This is not a district game for the Bobcats. It's a non-district game, as just like with the ladies, is a non-district game against a tough team, and it's really a good test for the Bobcats going into the district play. All right, that's kind of got everything set up for you. We're a couple of minutes away from getting this game started. We'll bring you back here in about 2.5 minutes and get ready. And when we do, we'll get the starting lineups and we'll get this game going, y'all, here on KSR Sports.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together, taste better.
May Oil Company, a 4th-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
All right, we're about ready to get underway as Giles County boys will be taking on Lincoln County Falcons. We'll move over to Chandler's seat, until he gets back from doing newspaper work to talking to Coach Steger after that ball game. So I can work the camera till he gets back. We'll be giving you the start lineups coming up here from our friend JP Plant, who sets us up here every night. Thank you, JP, for all that you do, and down there doing the announcing tonight as well. Does announcing every night and does a wonderful job. Thank you to JP Plant. Thank you to all the folks at KSR Sports. Going to be bringing you great games from Richland and Giles County all year. Richland tonight, I think the radio station is playing the UT game. So tonight we've got Giles County on the KSR Sports Network, and then WKSR will have the Tennessee game. So Reese Smith is a starter. Maddox Franklin is a starter. Logan Leverett is a starter. Let's see. Eli Gross, and then final starter is Deason Dale. If I put my glasses on, it would help. Giles County boys about to tip off here, but we're going to find out who's going to start tonight before we get too far. Deason Ogle is the last young man's name for Lincoln County. Starting off, Kaysen Howard, number 1 in your heart, number 1 on the floor. Kaysen Howard will be your first starter for the Bobcats. Right behind him will be another Howard, Deshaun Howard. If your last name's Howard, you're on the Giles County High School ball team. Here we go. I think now for the second or third time in a row, Xavier Hanna has worked his way into the starting lineup. Chase Reynolds has started just about every game that I've watched. Great hustler, great defensive player. Gives them a lot of great minutes. And, of course, your final starter, the one and only franchise, Xavier Randolph for Giles County. They've got a couple of really good players that come off the bench, guys. Damari Allen, also Octavian Howard, and then there's a couple other guys that come off the bench, but those are two guys that are real prominent when they come off the bench for the Bobcats. Give them a lot of really good, valuable time. Coach Nick Campbell, assistant coach Khadijon Townsend, and Tyler Smith. I remember I've called games with both those young men on them, including a state championship game with Tyler and a state championship tournament game for Khadijon. Coach Campbell's taking the Giles County Bobcats to the tournament. As they take on Lincoln County now, Deshaun Howard controls the tip. Howard dribbles to his right, hands off to Kaysen. Kaysen directs traffic. There's Xavier, gives it back to Kaysen. Stops, pops a three, won't go, hits the structure. It's going to be Lincoln County ball. Giles County lost to them by 20. First time they played, 79-59 over in Lincoln County. Franklin gets it over to Smith, Smith, they get it into Ogle. Ogle fights his way for position against Kaysen Howard and scores 2. Real quick 2 points for Lincoln County, and it's 2-0. Start this ball game off. Kaysen hands it off to Xavier Hanna. 2 Howards and 2 Xaviers out there. Y'all think I'm going to mess that up? Kaysen Howard, what a nice move into the basket. Kaysen Howard scores his first 2 of the night, and it's 2-2. Smith gets it out top. He hands it off to Ogle. Ogle gets it out here to Gross. Gross hands it off to Franklin. Appreciate them doing that. Maybe I'll get used to their names. They get it into Smith. He spins in the lane. His shot's good. Xavier Hanna brings it up. Xavier Randolph brings it up for Giles County. Sean Howard's shot no good. Comes down to the hands of Lincoln County. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Xavier Howard. Xavier Randolph. Hey, can y'all tell I've been on vacation? I mean, we've all been on vacation, haven't we? Xavier Randolph hands it off to Kaysen Howard. And he hands it off to Kaysen Howard. And by the way, Chandler's back. He's going to run the camera. But I think we're stuck. I think we are stuck, guys. As Giles County scores, it's 4-4. Chandler's here.
Hey, good to be back.
And I don't know if we're broadcasting or not. We'll have to find out. It does not appear that we are, but we may have just lost a connection somewhere. So I'm going to keep talking to you guys. Let you know what's going on as much as I can while I also try to troubleshoot and see what's going on here.
You know, Scott, I think tonight we've experimented with what can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, but it makes us better at it, right?
Yeah. Says we're live, says we're running. I think they could probably hear us. I don't know what's going on with the video right now. As a three-pointer goes in for, I'm going to guess and give it to Smith. And it's 7-4 in favor of Lincoln County. Shot for Giles County is no good. I'll try to sit here and make sure all my connections are good. See why we're not getting any anything on here. So Giles County has the ball. Ogle shoots for Giles County. It's no good. Xavier Randolph tries to come down with a rebound. Throws it to a Lincoln County player. Smith drives in the lane. Xavier Randolph comes away with the rebound. We're just going to keep calling this ball game. We'll find out for sure if we're actually broadcasting or not here in just a minute. Kaysen Howard drives to the right block. Shot up, no good. Rebound, gets it out to Deshaun Howard. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Lincoln County. Lincoln County to the baseline. Three-pointer. Three-pointer from Gross is good. 10-4 now is your lead for Lincoln County with 3:46 left here in the first period. Yeah, they can. I know you guys can hear me now. At least I've got that going. Ogle for Giles County drives. They're going to call charge on Ogle. Giles County called. Ogle gets called for the charge. It's 10-4, 3.5 minutes left. Sorry about the picture right now. I'm going to keep calling this like a radio call. till we can figure out what's going on with the video at this point. We have lost our video, but from what I can tell, you can still hear us, so we're going to keep on talking.
Hey, as long as they got one of the options right.
Right, one's better than none.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mix-up. We'll see what we can figure out as we go along. Lincoln County on their end of the floor on offense. Get it underneath to decent Ogle for Lincoln County. His shot's good, and it's 12-4 in favor of Lincoln County. There's only a 30-second timeout. We're not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep finagling and fooling around with stuff and see if I can figure out why the picture's not working here. Is it moving with you?
It's moving on.
All right. Just make sure we got everything plugged in. Anyway, so Giles County trails 12-4 against Lincoln County. And 3:09 left here in the first period as we just had a timeout for Giles County. Giles County bring it up with Xavier Randolph. Randolph gets it to Damari Allen, who's checked in. Randolph, foul line jumper, short, rebound Allen, spin around, double team, shot no good. Rebound Deshaun Howard. He puts it up, he's fouled, but he gets it in anyway. Didn't call the foul, but Deshaun Howard gets his first two of the night. Giles County cuts the lead to 12-6. Now we're going to have to get some defense going.
Scott, Deshaun Howard's really evolved as a scorer so far this season. We've seen him really take on that number 2 scoring option behind Kason Howard.
Yep.
And that's something the Bobcats have really needed. We've talked about all season needing to, the Bobcats need to find another option behind Kason Howard.
Right.
If he can't score.
Right now, it's as much about defense, though. Giles County's pretty much not stopped Lincoln County yet as Colt Ogle goes to the basket. Great move. He also was fouled, didn't get it called. But he'll take the 2, and we'll go and cuts the lead back down to 6. And we'll text JP and see if he can help me. Out top, Smith drives, hands it off to Leverett. Giles County's gone to a zone in the corner. Now they get it underneath. Fadeaway jumper for Eli Gross is good. 16-8 is the score. Giles County gets a 3-pointer from Damari Allen with no good. Rebound comes down to Lincoln County. Drives to the basket. That man goes coast to coast. That's Logan Leverett giving the basket and the foul. And it's 18-8. Chandler. And he's going to have a chance to make it 9.
Scott, it was like you
19-8.
said, Lincoln County basically getting almost every shot to fall early in this game. While the Bobcats have been able to score, not getting to be those stops that they need. Kind of what's got them in the hole right now. Hopefully,
If you guys lost me there for just a second, I did stop the stream and start it back up. Trying to see if that helps with our video. Damari Allen goes inside and shoots, and he gets his 2 points. His first 2 points of the game. 19-10 is now the score in favor of the Falcons. Turnover, double dribble, which is about the best thing that Giles County's had defensively so far is to force that. So, still trying to figure out the video, guys. Y'all just have to stick with me. I've done a little radio, so we're going to try to do it that way. With just less than 30, right at 30 seconds left, Giles County trails by 9. Kason Howard gives to Ogle. Ogle goes against 3 men, no good. Kason Howard shoots the 3. Yep! Count it, baby. Kason Howard drains a 3, and Giles County really needed that for his 7th point. 19-13. Giles County trails by 6. 15 seconds left in the first period. 10 seconds. Smith has it against Ogle. Giles County pulls back into the zone. It's like a 3-2, 2-3. Look, three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Hannah. 2-1. No good. Shot did not go, was nowhere near going out. We're going to take a quick break. Try to figure out what's going on with the video. Thank y'all for hanging with us. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports.
This is Mike Keefe for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Hey, buddy, wear the throwback uniform. Pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold Sundrop today.
We're back. Giles County trails as we start the second period. 19-13 for Lincoln County Falcons. Gross drives the baseline, puts a shot up. It won't go. Rebound fought for, comes away to Colt Ogle. Colt Ogle brings it up for Giles County, pushing. He goes to the free throw line, kicks it out to Deshaun Howard. His three won't go. There's Xavier Randolph fighting for the rebound. They'll get the foul called on Lincoln County. Still having trouble with the video, guys. Sorry about that, but we're going to just keep talking and let you know what's going on here audio-wise. Deshaun Howard gets the ball in from Kaysen Howard. Kaysen Howard drives against his man, pulls up, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Rebound, Xavier Randolph in. There we go. That's the way to work it. Randolph's first two of the night, and it's 19-15.
Yeah, Scott, Randolph has really become a great defensive threat for them and offensive rebounding threat.
Three-pointer for Maddox, and it's 15-22, and these guys can shoot it. Ogle goes to the basket, right through the defense. Colt Ogle goes and gets his fourth point, 22-17. Smith drives, his shot hits the back of the iron and drops in. 17-24. Don't stop for a second, that's what I'm telling you. As Giles County's offense shot is no good. Here he comes again. Man tries, the heat checks what he was on. Lincoln County gets the rebound. Gross gets it out there, and Franklin was looking to shoot it again, I think. Reese Smith. Now they hand it off to Gross. Out to Smith. He drives. Shots altered. Giles County comes away with the rebound. Does Kaysen Howard. Kaysen Howard brings it up. Double team. Spins out of it. Goes to the basket. Going to be foul. I'm going to let Chandler talk about that.
Yeah, Scott, I mean, I didn't fully see what they're calling here, but I mean, I guess, you know, that if you're going to call it now, if you're going to call a foul, go ahead and call it now while the Bobcats are still trying to come back. I mean, it's, you know, it's not from my angle. I didn't see it, but, you know, I'm not going to.
Chandler's being nice, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, 24-17, and Coach Campbell's having a little discussion about that little situation too. So just under 6 minutes, 24-17 here in the second period. Giles County trails. We've got a new man in this, number 50, Lawrence Guthrie, who's checked in for Lawrence County. Pretty big boy. They hand it off to him. He walks. Okay.
Now, that might have been as clear as day right there.
Right.
Even I saw that one.
So Giles County gets another chance with the ball to cut the lead. 24-17, 5:30 left in the second period. If you're just tuning in with us, we got some video problems. Oh, and my man Octavian Howard is checked in, and he shows out. Octavian Howard with the sweet move and the fadeaway. 2 points for Octavian now, and it's 24-19. Giles County's cut the lead back down to 5. I like Octavian Howard. I like them all. Xavier Hanna's checked back in as well. Franklin puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Howard. Okay, that's Kaysen Howard. Kaysen kicks it out, and they're going to call him for carrying as Ogle buries the three.
Man, Code Ogle has really shown himself to be a great scorer for the Bobcats this season.
Giles County was down by as much as 10 in this ball game. They trailed 18 to 8. They've cut it to 5. Lincoln County goes to the basket. That young man was Brandon Eakes. Kaysen Howard takes it all the way to the basket. Now he's there for a rebound. Shot goes up. He's going to be knocked down, and they're going to call the foul. I'll tell you what you got to do. You got to hit somebody pretty hard to get these boys to call a foul. I'm just telling you, we've been watching them all night.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about in the last matchup. I mean, they were part of the reason that matchup got so physical because they waited to call the fouls until it was
I'll make a prediction. We may not be here for it. I hope it's not tonight. But there will be a fight in a ball game between the players because of these three officials.
I think you're pretty spot on with that one, Scott.
The first free throw is good for Kaysen. That cuts the lead to 4. He can cut it on down to 3 if he makes this next one. And he does. 21 to 24. Giles County has now cut the lead down to 3, and Kaysen Howard has 9 points with 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Excuse me. They get the ball over to Eakes. Now they get it into Franklin. Franklin has no problem shooting as Guthrie, and hey, they'll throw those thumbs up in a heartbeat. You look like you're going to tie the ball up, and they'll throw it, which that goes Giles County's way this time, so we're going to live with it. Giles County gets the turnover. Franklin doesn't mind shooting. By the way, and he can hit it too, by the way. He's missed a couple in a row, but he's made a couple too. 24-21. Kaysen Howard drives. Three-pointer. Kaysen Howard can shoot it too. 12 points now for Kaysen Howard, and guess what we've got, Chandler?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie ball game.
Tied her up, 24-24, just under 4 minutes left in the half. Eakes out top to Leverett. Leverett will shoot it. He doesn't. Eakes, now they get it into Franklin. Franklin, back out top to Smith. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Octavian Howard. Gets it out to Ogle real quick. Ogle going up against his man. Call a foul on that. Wow. I'm not sure. I got to reach over and slap me. I mean, we'll take it. Foul's on Lincoln County.
Maybe they learned their lesson from the first game.
Ogle checks back in for Lincoln County. So I've got 2 Ogles, 2 ours, 2 Xaviers out there. Xavier Hanna happens to be one of them. He's fighting underneath, gets his own rebound, puts it back up.
And, Scott, Xavier Hanna might be their most physical player on this team. Gotten at least 2 or 3 starts now this season. He's a physical presence that has made himself a key part of this team's identity this season.
Three-pointer from Kaysen Howard is no good. Rebound down to Lincoln County. Just got my first notification that our video's frozen. We are aware of that. I hope you can hear us. I would appreciate if the person that sent me that text would say, yes, I can hear you. That would be even better. 26-24, Giles County did take the lead on the Xavier Howard basket a minute ago. Lincoln County's fouled on their end. It's going to be Reese Smith going to the free throw line. He hits the first one. And the second. Tie ball game again. I've got Smith with 11. I may be wrong about that. I gave him a three-pointer that I wasn't sure was his whenever we first started having trouble with the video. Ogle to Octavian Howard. Now to Xavier Randolph. Kaysen Howard drives in the lane, stops, pops, little mini hook for Kason Howard. Give him 14 points. Give Giles County the lead again at 28-26. 2:17 left in the half.
And what an impressive first half has been for the Bobcats, playing from behind, getting their defense figured out, and then taking the lead here late in the first half.
Lincoln County gets the ball in the paint, shots up, no good, takes it back up, no good. Another rebound for Lincoln County. Now back out top to Leverett. Leverett three, no good. Rebound Xavier Randolph wants people off his back, gets it to Ogle in the corner. Three's on the way. Oh, we were ready to tee that one up, weren't we? 28-26, Giles County. Now Lincoln County finds a man wide open under the basket. Then they're going to call the foul, I believe, on Octavian Howard. So he ties it up at 28-28, does Ogle for Lincoln County. He gets to go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. No good on the free throw. Still tied up. Xavier Randolph gets it to Kason Howard. Hands it off to Ogle. He almost took that one. No, he goes against the whole defense. Chase Reynolds is checked in. His three no good, but there's Ogle. There's Coda Ogle back up for his 6 point. Giles County leads again 30-28. Sorry about the video, guys. I'm just going to keep telling you that. I can't do anything about it, but at least we got some sound as we tick down to just about a minute left. It's 30-28 in favor of Giles County. They trail by as many as 10 in this ball game. They fought their way back. They find a man breaking to the basket. That's decent Ogle. He gets two. The last three baskets have been by Ogle until that one. Bake it in, Kason Howard. And that's a First Realty Group three. And I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been calling that First Realty Group three, but I will from now on. And I hope we make a whole bunch of them. Kason Howard banks in the First Realty Group three. And Giles County is back up 33-30. Yeah, the bank's open here in Giles County. What are you talking about? 30 seconds left in the first half. Crazy wild game here. Giles County leads after trailing by as many as 10 early. They have regrouped, got their feet under them offensively and defensively. It kind of helped that Lincoln County cooled off a little bit too, but that's okay. But you know that they were hot, they were on fire to start this ball game off. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot up by decent Ogle, no good, and that'll end the half. Giles County with the lead, 33-30. Chandler and I will be back in just a minute. You're listening to Bobcat basketball here on KSR Sports.
We meet by accident, a play on words, but when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at bigggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and our loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They're our friends and our neighbors. Together, we're making communities great. Member FDIC.
At Haney Realty and Property Management, we strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Welcome back in, folks. Just to let everybody know, we are aware that our video is hung at the end of the girls' game. We have tried to figure out what's going on. We're just happy with it. We've got got sound. I've got my partner here, Chandler Harmon. We're trying to do some work to see if we can figure out how to get it going. We feel like we've got a wire or cable that's not working the way it should, and at this point we are just having a hard time getting any kind of anything working as far as the video goes. Fortunately, we do have sound, and we're going to stick with it. Just act like you're listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be able to most likely get this up and running unless JP could make it up here. He looks like he might be coming this way. He's going somewhere. If he's coming,
to the rescue.
He's coming this way. So maybe we can get that going.
He's my hero, man.
So he's going to make the run up here. While he's doing that, let's talk about this game, Chandler. Giles County was taking it on the chin.
Yes,
Scott. Whole first period, part of the second period, Giles County fell down by as much as 18-8 in this ball game, and then from that point on, they scored. Let's see, they scored 7-1 on a run, and then just back and forth. We're able to kind of just nip away at the lead, and then about midway through the fourth period, it was 24-24, and then Giles County pretty much took control over from that point.
Yeah, Scott. I mean, they, like you said, they took it on the chin. You know, it takes a mature team to get up here and, go down by as much as 10 points and then claw your way back out. And not only just claw your way back out, but play a really good second quarter there where they, they played back and forth. They emerged victorious there at the end of the first half there. Now the question is, coming out of the break, can they keep that momentum that they just built up? Can they continue to score, and can they continue to play good defense that we saw there at the end of the first half?
Right. I talked about how this team beat Giles County by 20 points in the first game. Of course, I don't think we had any football players at that point, and in that game. So we see the difference. We've got the pretty much starting lineup that we've seen since the football players came back. Xavier Hanners cracked into the start